Boston. How are you today? Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. Who's got the first question?
I'll start on the back on the riser up here. I'll start with the champion, Aljamain Sterling. We see the green hair, we see the backpack. I'm curious, are these some mind games you're playing ahead of your fight with Sean O'Malley?
Yeah, you know, I gotta show a little Boston love, am I right? Am I right?
Another question for Aljamain. We haven't seen you next to Sean since you guys faced off in that octagon. Obviously, you've done a lot of tape study over the years. I'm curious, is there anything that Sean could present that you maybe haven't faced in the octagon, or that maybe a bigger threat that he poses from your past opponents?
I don't know, man. He decided not to stay at the fight hotel. He's been ducking me, doesn't want to look me in the eyes. So it is what it is. We got a couple of days, and I get to whoop this fraud's ass. Yes, let's hear it, baby. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Get loud, baby. Get loud. Ah!
Question for Sean O'Malley. At the media day, you clarified that your $100 bet that you proposed to Aljamain was who could score the first takedown. I'm curious, have you run into Aljamain to kind of place that bet in front of him again?
Where the fuck's Cody Garbrandt at? Sorry, what was the question?
Have you run into Aljamain to talk about this $100 bet that you were proposing?
Yeah, $100 is a lot of money to him, so if he, gets a takedown, I'll give him $100. Not a big deal.
Question for the champion, Weili. Jessica Andrade has said that she believes Amanda Lemos is a harder hitter than yourself, and she says that maybe even Amanda could finish you, maybe even a knockout. So I'm curious, when you watch Amanda's skill set and game plan on tape, does she present any problems?
莱蒙斯他是挺厉害的，他很强壮，然后爆国强。
Yeah, I know Amanda is a very dangerous opponent. She's fighting style is very physical. She has a precision. But this Saturday, I will fight like water. Like Bruce Lee said, be water. I will wrap around her. If she make any mistake, I will catch it and make her pay for that.
The question for Amanda. At Media Day, you said you felt you had the advantage everywhere against Weili. So I'm curious, what is your official prediction when you guys do face off on Saturday?
Sábado, eu vou beber essa água. E não vai sobrar nenhuma gota.
Saturday, I'm going to drink that water, and there's not going to be any water left.
And final question for me, one more for Sean. Merab just sat down here in the front. It seems like he's wearing your jacket. I'm curious if you have any thoughts about Merab in his red jacket.
Let's go, Merab!
The only reason anyone knows Merab's name is because I handed him my jacket. That's it. This is it.
Question for Ian Gary. Ian, yesterday at the media day, Neil had some words about you, said he's going to give you an arse whooping, teach you a lesson. I'm curious what you thought when you heard those comments.
I think Neil was given a fucking mic yesterday, and he should sit up here on the stage and say nothing. He put his fucking foot in the dirt. If he speaks today, he's going to be digging a hole. Nobody is allowed to ask Neil Magny a question today. He's to sit there and reflect on the shit that he said, because what he said was fucking ridiculous.
Why do you feel so strongly about it?
Did you watch the clip?
Yes.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
So you heard word for word what came out of that man's mouth?
Yes, I believe he said he was going to give you this.
We are tackling a very, very big fucking issue here, mate. And he should sit there and fucking sit down, shut up, and just reflect on what he said.
I will have to go to Neil. Neil, I'm curious what you think when you hear this.
No. Neil's not answering the question. He's going to sit there and he's going to be fucking quiet. Nobody, there is no fucking right to ever put your hand on a kid, ever discipline anything.
You want to play victim so bad, bro.
Mate, you're a father. You never lay your fucking hands on a child ever.
You know exactly the same.
Yesterday you said, I'm a father I've been accustomed to that type of beating.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm gonna whoop that ass on Saturday.
You can play
You'll do
victim all you
fucking
want.
nothing. You'll
You
sit
can
there,
play
you'll
victim all
shut
you
up,
want,
and you'll do
bro.
what you're told.
You can play victim all you want. You know what's gonna happen Saturday night. Play
Let's
victim
go,
all you
drown
want.
him out. I want to hear you fucking scream when he speaks, yeah?
Ed, make sure you guys show up to carry him out
Hey,
too. You're gonna need
honestly,
that support.
shut your fucking mouth. Don't dig a hole.
Ed, I was. Oh yeah.
Hey,
All right,
don't dig a hole. Shut
Ed,
up.
keep it up. Keep talking.
I'll fucking talk all day long. On Saturday night, I'll jab you in the mouth and I'll break that fucking nose.
I guarantee you won't. I guarantee I will slap the fuck out of you up and down the mat. I guarantee you.
Mate,
I
you get
guarantee
beat by
you.
fucking everybody. You're
You
gonna
want the
try
front side or
clinch
the
and have
back
a
side?
boring
Which one
fucking
you want?
fight.
Which one you want? I guarantee you.
Mate, what are you gonna do? You're gonna put me up to the cage, you're gonna try clinch, you're gonna have a bore fest.
Guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Guarantee what?
You're getting your ass whooped every night. I guarantee it. Wait till.
But whose ass have you ever whooped?
The guy that you're training with to try to beat me. That's for one.
Bro,
Like, what are you
took
talking
this
about,
fight in
bro?
7 days
What are you
notice.
talking
I got
about?
a long, lanky
What are you
orthodox.
talking
I'm gonna
about?
whoop your fucking ass.
You won't do a damn thing.
Shut the fuck up.
You won't do
Who
a damn
has the
thing.
next question?
This is a question for Chris Weidman. Chris, I want to say welcome back. How does it feel knowing that you've gone through this hardship and now you're finally back in the sport and able to fight again?
Bro, I'm sorry. You got to repeat that. I did not hear you.
How good does it feel to be back and able to fight again?
Bro, this energy is amazing right now. It's surreal to be back. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just excited to be here, man. I'm excited to be healthy again. I'm excited to make that walk. And I'm excited to come back and become a world champion again and shock the world.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you about. There are some people thinking this is a comeback fight, but do you see this as a comeback run to the title?
100%, man. I feel like I'm an up-and-coming prospect again. I'm going for breakout fighter of the year, then I'm getting fighter of the year, and then I'll call it the day. But yeah, I feel amazing, man. I'm exactly where I need to be.
Welcome back. And for Brad, I'm sure it's a bit of a weird situation, right? Like everyone understands that Chris went through that hardship. So how does it feel for you to have to kind of play spoiler on that?
It is what it is. That's a job, you know what I mean? He's gonna be the guy standing across from me Saturday night, and I got nothing but respect for Chris, but at the end of the day, we two guys fighting in there.
Do you think he will think twice before he throws that leg kick?
That's up to him. That's a question you gotta ask him.
Hey, yo, as long as you're not gonna check the first one. You gotta let me get one in on you, please.
Hey, throw it. All
right. Just no shin, no knee. We're cool. I'll let you take one too. You can have one on me too. We'll be good.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Sugar, you obviously got a big pop when you entered the arena. You're getting one right now. Even though you're not the champion, do you feel like you're the A side of this pay-per-view?
Yeah, I feel like I'm Aljo's fighting for the sugar belt. I just feel like, I definitely feel like the A side. It's pretty obvious. But I still got to go in there and knock his ass out and just keep getting better and better and bigger and bigger.
And for Chito?
Aljo has like 7 people yelling Aljo. It's pathetic.
What'd you say, faggot? Where the real questions at? Who has this motherfucker fought? Who has this guy fought? Oh. He is going to get exposed on Saturday night. Exposed. I cannot wait. Yeah, take those glasses off. Let me see those pretty little eyes.
Who did your hair? That shit ugly as hell.
Oh, I know you like it.
Huh?
I know you of all people like it.
And for Chito.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Chito, not long ago.
Oh shit, Cheeto's here? What the fuck? I didn't know that.
You were being talked as a guy that was gonna fight for the belt. You had a hiccup, but you're here back fighting another top contender in Pedro Munoz. 2 questions. How far do you see yourself from the belt, and what do you make of this title fight right here?
I just need to win Saturday night. That's all that matters. I work hard. I'm ready to go. And whoever wins in that main event doesn't matter, but I'm coming for that belt. Whoever is there, I'm going to kick their asses. I'm ready to go.
Sean said if he wins the title, he'd like his first defense to be against you. What would you say to those comments?
Sean can go and fuck himself.
And lastly, for Dana, we're here in Boston. What does it mean to host an event of this magnitude in your hometown?
Yeah, this is the biggest gate we've ever done here, and it's the biggest gate in Garden's history except for a Celtics finals. So it's awesome to be back in Boston, and it's awesome to get this kind of support from you people. Thank you.
Pedro back here. Big fight coming up. The atmosphere in here is absolutely incredible. Give us your thoughts about this matchup with Marlon Vera and how important it is for you to remind everybody how good you are in this bantamweight division for those who forgot.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's gonna be a tough fight Saturday night. You know, Marlon is a tough fighter, very durable, but I believe that I'm better than him in all aspects of the fight. My skills is better than his. It's gonna be a dog fight. And Saturday night, I can't wait. It's going to be a battle.
And for you, Mario, I know your original opponent fell out, Cody Garbrandt not here, but still you have a very tough test in Damon Blackshear. You're up at the press conference. Your teammate's about to headline and fight for a world championship. What does this all mean to you?
Oh, I'm just glad I got this opportunity. You know, someone stepped up, and whether it's Cody or Damon, someone's
Let's go, Mario!
And then for you, Damon, like you said at Media Day yesterday, sort of a breezy situation for you. No, not a lot of pressure, 7-day turnaround, twister submission in your last fight. What has this fight week been like for you? And how crazy has this stretch been over these last 7 or so days?
It's been absolutely amazing. It's been an incredible experience, and I just can't wait to dominate.
Over here for Dana, there's been a lot of discussion recently about who the greatest bantamweight of all time is. Do you feel like the guy sitting to your right now, is he the greatest bantamweight as it stands, or is he fighting for that on Saturday?
Yeah, you know, I was talking about, you know, if you don't know, yesterday, and we were walking through the guys that he's beat. Obviously, Saturday night is a big night for O'Malley to possibly win and become world champion, and then for him to knock off the #2 contender in the world right now and continue to build his legacy. It's a big fight on Saturday night for both of these guys.
He's expressed interest if he wins this fight in moving up to featherweight. Is he one of those guys that you would like go along with that and allow him to do that if he wins?
He don't want to fight, Volk.
Was that for me? What's the question?
That was for you. I was wondering if Aljamain wins this and wants to move up, would you allow that?
Sure.
The difference between me and you, Sean, is I actually embrace the challenges. I actually try to put my neck on the line and take the big fights. Who do you take the easy fights? Oh, I'm not getting paid enough. I want to fight this guy because he's not a big name. I'm not getting paid enough for that. I'm not going to take that fight, you little bitch ass. Soft. Just like that. Soft. After this fight, he's going to be drinking Saddy Dads when I'm done with him on Saturday night.
And my last question, also for Dana. The Ultimate Fighter finale is on this card as well. Can you talk about this season, how it went from your perspective, and is Conor McGregor going to be in attendance on Saturday?
Yeah, it was a good season. Obviously, it's a season that got a ton of exposure with ESPN. And no, Conor will not be here on Saturday.
So Willie, you just say you want to fight be like water on Saturday night, but your opponent say she will drink the water. So how will you fight be like water on Saturday night? Can you explain that?
Okay, I'm sea water. 我是海水，可以喝得干净吗？
Bro, I am the ocean. How possible she can drink?
Conor McGregor said that his main event fight in 2015 attributed to cement his spot as the face of the UFC. What does a win here mean for both of you in cementing both your legacies? First with Buckmaster and then with Sugar Sean.
I mean, my resume speaks for itself, man. I don't gotta brag. I don't gotta boast. Numbers do not lie. Saturday night after I dispose of this fraud show, that's it. You guys ain't gonna be talking about no sugar stevia no more. High fructose corn syrup is getting poured out in the Boston River. In the Boston River. Let's go. Let's go.
Question for Neil Magny. You faced a lot of young fighters with height. Is there anything that stands out from Ian Machado Gary that you haven't noticed from previous opponents?
No, I told you. No. He's not allowed to answer any questions. He's to sit there and be quiet all night. I told you this. He's to sit there and be quiet all fucking night. All night. Every time he talks, every time he says, shut up.
Every time you
fucking speak,
shut it up. I'm gonna
every
slap it
time
on
you
your face.
speak,
Go ahead,
you
keep
need to
running
hear
your
the words that came out of your mouth at that press conference yesterday. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Saying you're gonna lay hands on a fucking child.
Dude, do not
Imagine
mention
that.
my child.
What the
Not mention
fuck
my
are you
child. I
talking
will
about?
slap
Sit
your
there,
face right now.
shut your
Not mention
mouth,
my
and
child.
reflect on what you
That's
said.
the only warning. Not mention my child.
Put that fucking shovel
That's
away.
the only warning.
And stop
Shut your mouth. Don't
chatting
mention my
shit.
child again. That's the only warning.
Mate, shut
Next question,
up.
please.
Thank you, Schmo.
Question for Mario Batista. As the sparring partner with Sugar Sean O'Malley, what do you think the people are overlooking the most in this fight with the champion Aljamain Sterling?
Well, we already know Sean's a great stand-up fighter, but, you know, we might see some of his ground game and some of his chokes, so that's something Aljo's got to be worried about.
And lastly, for Sugar Sean, why should the champ be hesitant to shoot on you and grapple with you Saturday evening?
Dun-dun-dun, Sports Center's top 10 plays coming in at number 1. Sugar Sean O'Malley knocks out Aljamain. Poop stain, Sterling!
Yeah, Sean, right here, Sean. I'm just wondering, is this fight a knockout or bust, or do you have the tools to win a decision over 5 rounds?
Yeah, of course. Every single fight I go into, I'm looking for the knockout, but I'm always capable of winning in every single way, just like pretty much everybody in that steps in the octagon is. But I definitely have the tools to win in multiple ways. Knockout's just the way I
Talk like a man, bro. Talk like a man. You sound dehydrated. What are you, cutting weight? You cutting weight already? Crash diet not working?
And that last one for me, Aljo. Sean's been coming at your weight cut on Twitter. How are you looking on weight? You tired or you got energy?
Oh man, you guys already know the routine, baby. I am shredded. Shredded. I can't wait to get larger in charge so I can beat this guy's ass. I tell you that. I tell you that.
Question for Ian Gary. Ian, yesterday you said you're gonna finish Neil with something at the 8-minute mark. What do you see in his style that makes you believe that?
Neil is slow, he's getting older, he's sloppy, he makes a lot of mistakes. I'm a new generation of fighters coming up in this division. You see all the new youth in this division. There's me, there's Jack Della Maddalena, there's Shavkat, there's Kamzat. We're coming in here and we're gonna make examples of people like Neil. And Neil is not gonna be able to deal with my speed. Boston, I promise you, you are gonna get a fucking finish for the ages. I want every single fucking one of you on your feet. And I'm gonna show you that the Irish are back. Thank you.
You good? Boston, I love you, thanks. We're gonna get these guys up here and square them off. We'll see you at the weigh-in.
now, man. Try to go ahead. Face to face now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Face to face now. I want to try to face to face now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You both that big money. Go ahead. Up that on you. Up that on you. You know it. Go ahead. Keep showing Saturday. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's go!